So last episode was a bit of a loss. I really didn't know where I should be going because we have this quest where we need to find a place to take ELEX. Yeah, there's this quest with exiled unjustly, but we have to go and steal stuff, or I don't know. I'm not too sure about it. Right, this quest. Ah, I could have read that it actually. As you can see here, it says Thorold, so we just should go back to speak to Thorold. Because yeah, I was just looking at this part. I still don't know where I should arrange to meet Calyx. I need to meet him alone. It has to be somewhere he won't bring his troops. I haven't found a place yet, I will need to be patient. So I thought I actually had to go around and find a place. So I was thinking, trying to think real hard of a place to meet Calyx. I went to the place where we started the game. And what else did I do? Oh right, I went to a place that's actually where we are now. A place that I recognized from a flashback that had both Calyx, Wardak and Jax in him. But that wasn't it. So right now we're gonna see Thorold. I don't think we've ever, or have we? Have we taken Nasty to see Thorold? Well, he still hits pretty hard even though we have Paladin armor now. Let's get that one while we're at it.
Brute is looking for trouble.
Miss.
It's no surprise the old world disappeared. Look at this shit.
This is the way it's going, right? Yeah, he's up there. Never heard those sound effects before. Yeah, we killed trolls. Yeah. Oh. There's a transport. I saw it. Here's a buddy. Did that one give less experience? Why did they both give 90? I thought one of them gave 125. No. So that would mean that the same type of enemies might be different level, but I don't think so. That's better. Yeah, I guess it doesn't show up on the minimap until you actually have activated it. Because I was looking for a purple dot earlier, or a purple square. Alright. Did everything we could. He trapped me.
Calyx trapped me.
And you survived?
Okay, we do get a flashback this time. The last few times it skipped it. Yep. One more Inception sting.
You had an audience with the hybrid?
He summoned me, I obeyed. He opened his mind to me and I saw the universe. Skies stretching to infinity. I always knew his mind stretched across Magellan. But what I saw, the hybrid truly sees all.
And so the hybrid serves the Alps, and the Alps will see his directive is carried out. All ELEX to the hybrid.
There was something else though, Jax. A sense of the past. But I couldn't see it.
The hybrid shows us only what we need to see.
What did you see when you had your audience with the hybrid?
I don't know. I don't remember anything from then. I know I saw him, that we spoke. That since then, I have known his will, understood his purpose clearer than I did before.
I heard Tarek and Parsec discussing the time before the hybrid. The moment they found him, I think that is what I was sensing.
The hybrid has given us purpose. Before him, we sought evolution. Only with him can we find it.
Tarek said the hybrid saw the fall, that Magellan ignored his warning about the comet.
Such stories are irrelevant.
The past is irrelevant. Only the future counts. All ELEX to the hybrid.
All ELEX to the hybrid. Yes, but it seems Calyx still thinks I must be killed.
Then you have even more motivation to reach the Ice Palace. It seems you can deliver on your word. I would not have thought it possible for anyone to shut down all of the converters. Your deeds will be remembered by all the free people. We have a real chance to win the war now. Now we take the war to the hybrid. Now the hybrid must die, so everyone can be free.
You want to kill the hybrid?
Kill or convert. My studies indicate that mana will poison him. Kill him if we must. But there's also a chance we can change him with it.
You're getting ahead of yourself. First, you've got to tell me your plans.
Very well. But there's much to discuss. Ask your question, and I will see if I can answer.
And so, full circle. Sent to Thorold from the Ice Palace. To learn the truth. To kill the truth. And now I return. The hybrid stronghold that I defended for so long. Unquestioning. Serving the hybrid and my addiction to ELEX. But what is it that Zakor is really defending? Thorold wants to strike at the hybrid by destroying the ELEX that feeds it. But what is the hybrid using the ELEX for? Has his vision failed, leaving me to act outside the directive? Or am I merely part of his greater plan? Who planned the failure of my mission? Did they want me to die? Or did they want Thorold to live? And so, full circle. Sent to hybrid, I go back to the Ice Palace to learn the truth, to kill the truth.
Ta ta ta. So yeah, you already kind of oh, that's nasty.
When can we go?
Going. So yeah, he kind of already mentioned, Jax mentioned it himself, how he could still be sort of, I was kind of thinking, playing with the idea that maybe we're still under guidance of the hybrid. This was all planned by the hybrid, but if that actually comes to pass, if that is kind of a reveal later on, it would be kind of silly, because a lot a lot of coincidences have happened. I mean, how could he have planned out all this? Again, because that would entail me surviving the crash, me surviving being shot by Calex or the executioners, also surviving ELEX withdrawal, and etc. etc. So I kind of have a feeling they might mention that it is part of the hybrid's plan, but that would seem a bit silly. Oh well. So, what are your plans for getting into the Ice Palace?
So, what are your plans for getting into the Ice Palace?
The Alps will move the bulk of their forces to the borders of Zakor. We need to take out those positions. That will open the way for a direct assault. What I need to know first is whether the Separatists will help us with this attack, or if they attack us as we move against Zakor. Are you ready?
Your plan is a frontal attack. What will make you trust the Separatists? Yeah, not much of a plan to go with a frontal attack. Well, I guess to thin them out first a bit, but...
Your plan is a frontal attack.
We've scouted the Ice Palace, and now is the time to strike. The Albs have moved their forces. They trust too much in those energy barriers of theirs. All we need to do is take out the barrier generators, and we will open our way in. Your raider is perfect for that task. That's why we need it.
Aha. One raider won't stop an army, yeah.
One raider won't stop an army.
The Albs' biggest weak point is ELEX. With the converters gone, we've cut off their new supplies. Now, we need to take out what they have stockpiled.
What will make you trust the Separatists? How are we going to destroy the barrier generators? And what if your plan to transmute all their ELEX doesn't work? So, what are you planning to do when we get to the hybrid? Well, you kind of said already, either kill him or convert him.
What will make you trust the Separatists?
The same as it took to trust you. I want to see them start shooting at Albs. Actions speak more than words. Actions earn trust.
One thing I wanted to mention is, I think it's kind of silly that in that little video just now where the chapter began, Jax is actually physically speaking. I really think that should just be an inner monologue. I kind of had the same. I guess it's. I think it's kind of silly to have him talk out loud. The Witcher 3 did the same thing, where when you got to a crime scene, so to speak, Geralt would actually speak out loud, where you'd really think it would be an inner monologue rather than him saying stuff out loud. But I guess that's, yeah, you could debate that. What's the best option? Anyway, how are we going to destroy the barrier generator? Well, getting in by plane and then destroying them from the inside, I guess.
How are we going to destroy the barrier generators?
We crippled a similar generator when we attacked the converter here in Idan. All we had to do was target the ventilation port. It took one shot from our ballista to cripple the generator, and that brought the shield down. Your radar cannon has a lot more power than a ballista. So, if you hit the generator's ventilation port at full power, it will blow and the Ice Palace will lose its defense.
And what if your plan to transmute all our ELEX stocks doesn't work? Well, I guess we're a bit of a pessimist, aren't we? So what are you planning to do when we get to the hybrid? Well, let's... Oh, we can't actually... We have to ask this. We cannot actually leave. Anyway, yeah.
And what if your plan to transmute all their ELEX stocks doesn't work?
If they still have their ELEX, we can't fight the Alb army. We will have to target their commanders instead. If we kill the Alb commanders in charge of the defenses around the Ice Palace, the resistance should crumble. With them dead, the soldiers won't stop us getting into the Ice Palace.
So, what are you planning to do when you get to the hybrid?
Heal him. If we can bring him into contact with a seedling It will transmute the ELEX within him, changing his nature. We can heal him as we heal the planet.
To reach the hybrid, we will need the code to his chamber.
Don't you think I know that? But none of my prisoners have known the code or would give it up. All I have discovered is that it has something to do with the hybrid's past.
But what? The Elexitors are the only ones with access to the hybrid. Anyone below that rank can't enter the chamber unless the hybrid calls them personally.
Then you need to find an Elexitor and get the code out of him.
I'm gonna write that down. The code has to do with the hybrid's past. Let's see. You said we could change the hybrid instead of killing him. The last time I tried to confront Calyx, he didn't come alone. There were elves patrolling the area where we were to meet. I need to get him alone. Yeah. You could change the hybrid.
You said we could change the hybrid instead of killing him?
We can try and change him with mana. If it doesn't work, the mana will poison him. Is that a problem?
You think killing should be an easy decision?
That thing hasn't hesitated to order the deaths of hundreds, thousands. There is a chance we can convert it, change it with mana. But change him or kill him, he must be stopped.
Killing the hybrid is the only way to save Magalan. Enough emotion, I guess. We should work with the hybrid. His power can benefit us all. Constant cult value too low. So yeah, I guess we'll just pick the emotion way. Killing the hybrid is the only way to save Magalan. We should work with the hybrid. Maybe. Let's just go the emotion route.
Killing the hybrid is the only way to save Magalan. For all his knowledge and power, he must answer for what he has done. Whatever his plan is, it can't be worth the damage he's caused.
I agree. While there is a chance we could stop the fighting and keep his knowledge, we would be risking all of Magalan to try. We can hope the mana will heal him, as it is healing Magalan. Maybe we could force him onto a different path, but the safety of the planet must come first, even if that means killing him.
The Elexitors say that the hybrid has a greater plan for all of us. That he knows the nature of ELEX and why it came to our world. That he has the power to see the future. Before we act, we should find out what the hybrid knows. If we don't gain the knowledge, we could pay the price for it.
Well, if he has a plan that is supposed to benefit us, I haven't seen a sign of it. That thing only wants power. Listen to him if you must, but take this seedling into the chamber with you. You must attach it to the hybrid. That is how we will tame him or kill him.
Who am I? The last time I tried to confront, how far advanced is your plans? Okay, yeah, let's see about the gatekeeper. That's this quest.
The last time I tried to confront Calyx, he didn't come alone. There were Albs patrolling the area where we were to meet. I need to get him alone.
Then you must choose a place yourself. Zardum's old hiding place, for instance. Maybe there you will get a chance to meet Calyx alone.
It's good that I know where and how I can challenge Calyx. I will send Calyx a message through my adjutor. I expect he will go there straight away.
Then you should act now, before he decides to attack you.
Showdown with Calyx.
How far advanced is your plan to transmute the ELEX?
The planning is complete. If it works in practice, then all the ELEX on Magalan should be transmuted. But I can't control that amount of magical energy on my own. I will need a strong mage to help me. Someone who truly understands the nature of ELEX and mana.
Then ask Kaya, yeah. Whoa.
Then ask Kaya.
Kaya has the ability. But as for the temperament, this isn't the time for impulsiveness. The magic we'd be channeling if she didn't follow orders.
What other choice do you have?
Well, bold times take bold decision. I'll have to trust her. But she won't listen to a request from me. You must ask her to do it.
Cool.
Oh. I guess Nasty like that? I don't really know what Nasty likes or dislikes. Couldn't really gauge it. Alright, let's see what kind of... We have quite a bit of things. We'll see you agree. Showdown with ELEX. Last flight. Must use the radar. Okay, separatist test. The separatists are an unpredictable element in all of this. If they act against me at the wrong time, my plan will fail. Will they support me, or are they only interested in their own cause? I will have to win them over as allies if they can, or get rid of them completely. Get rid of them. This is monitored by the forces of the Alps. If I were the open the Alps, I need to take care of the Alp commanders that control the defense force. Sure, let's go speak to Kaya. And then maybe we'll go and see... I guess we'll go and see ELEX. Because... yeah, at first I thought maybe we can leave it until after we fight the hybrid. Kind of break him free of the influence from it, but I don't know. Thorold needs your help.
Thorold needs your help with this ELEX experiment.
So he thinks he's finally done it, does he? That he can take away the fighting strength of the Alps with one act of magic. You should help him. Tell Thorold I'll be there when he starts the experiment.
Okay. No need to go back straight away. Tell him that Kaya said yes. That was easy.
And what the fuck was that supposed to be?
Ah. Oh, wait. I guess she's talking about buildings. I thought she was talking about her interaction with Kaya. Yep.
Kaya will help with the experiment.
She will? And is she ready now?
Why don't you ask yourself?
You're not the only mage, Kaya. I'm certain of my findings. 90% certain, 60 or 70% at worst. But if we pull it off, who's to know we were ever worried? Everything is ready. We can begin immediately.
Okay.
You should begin the experiment now.
So be it. Keep your distance. This could be dangerous for anybody close by.
Alright, so Kaya came along, I guess. What? They took Kaya but left Thorold? Kaya has left the group. Yeah, you don't say.
We failed. We were close. But Zarda must have known what we were planning. I can't try again alone. Even if we can find Kaya, it would take weeks to recalibrate everything before attempting that again. We must move to attack the Ice Palace as soon as we can. If they are this intent on stopping us, the hybrid must be close to achieving his plans.
So that was Zardom. Okay, I wasn't sure actually. Makes sense, because for a moment I thought it was Wardek. What about Kaya? What if Zordom wasn't responsible for your failure? What if something else stopped your transmutation?
What about Kaya?
Kidnapping her has stopped me making any further progress with my plans. But then killing her would also have stopped the transmutation. So why did he kidnap her? Zardom must have seen the same power in Kaya that you did. He must be planning to use that power for himself in some way.
Yeah, he was interested,
in her.
Yeah.
He asked me to find her. That can't be a coincidence.
Where do you think she is?
Where do you think Zardom has taken Kaya?
Zakor. His ambition has always been to take command there. He seeks a chance to rule. So, he'll want to keep an eye on things in the Ice Palace. He will be close to there.
What if Zardom wasn't responsible for your failure? What if something else stopped your transmutation?
His intervention is the only thing that makes sense.
You don't seem certain.
The only other explanation is that ELEX itself was resisting the transformation. But that's not probable.
Not probable or not possible.
Resistance would imply purpose, consciousness. And ELEX is a substance, not an
No.
entity. It isn't alive.
Kaya proved it. Kaya thought ELEX could be alive. Yep.
Kaya thought ELEX could be alive.
What are you talking about?
She said that's what she felt. That ELEX is more than a substance, that it communicated with her. Couldn't that be what went wrong?
What you're saying is impossible. Kaya is able enough when it comes to magic, but she's misinterpreted what she's seen. I've run experiments on ELEX, studied it for years, and I've seen nothing to indicate that what you're saying is true. How could Kaya just stumble on something like this in the time she's had?
What will you do now that the experiments failed?
We must take the fight to the hybrid. It seems an assault on the Ice Palace is the only way to end this war. We will see each other again in Zakor. You said that we are fighting for the same cause. So, we must take that fight to the hybrid. And, for the hope of all Magalan, we must be victorious.
So, Nasty is... There, okay. You know what, I might take Crony out again.
So are you fucking her or what?
You mean, are we in a relationship?
A relationship? Fuck, I was just asking if you were getting some, but hey, good luck to you both.
Okay, so interesting. I guess there is Nasty might be a romance option, but since we already committed to Kaya, that the romance option with Nasty has come to a halt. Which is fine. Kaya is the canonical one. Where's Crony? There you are. Follow me.
Follow me.
Let's see, do you have anything? Yep. Ooh. Yes, please. Strong bone marrow. Might as well. Applejack. Alright. Let's see, what should we do? I just want to see the map. Okay. Alright. Substance test. Is this just talking to Sestek? Yeah. Let's go and do that. May as well.
Good to see you.
Rare serious risk detected. Recommend immediate withdrawal.
Oh. Come on. Crony does a bit of damage.
There's nothing here.
We already got one. Yeah. I guess Crony was kind of a hard companion to get. He needed a piece. Stuff that he needed was kind of tricky to get. Okay, so Wardek is still around. I am ready to attack the Ice Palace. Are we though? Sort of.
I'm ready to attack the Ice Palace.
You have achieved much, but I am still to understand your intentions.
What do you mean?
Which side are you fighting for? Are you fighting against the hybrid? Or are you only motivated by your need to revenge yourself against the Alexiters?
The Alexiters are our common enemy. That should be enough. I'm on the side of the free people. The elves and our cast must survive. This is not about sides. Yeah, that's kind of odd that we can side with the elves, or maybe we mean the separatists. The Alexiters are a common enemy. I'm on the side of the free people. I guess I am, because we're a berserker now, although we're not too loyal. It was a bit of a means to an end. I'm on the side of the free people. That is true. I guess I'd rather they live. Yeah, sure.
I am on the side of the free people. Zakor's exploitation of them must be stopped once and for all.
But what are your intentions for the hybrid? Will you admit that he seeks to control the destiny of the Alps? We will only fight alongside you if you share our interests. The hybrid goes, the old directives must be restored. Tell me your intentions.
You want to fight in Zakor or fight me here? The hybrid rule must end. There is no other way to finish this. Enough emotion. You should reason with the hybrid. I'm sure he can teach us much. The hybrid's power should rule. Zakor should subjugate the free people. So we can... Yeah, well, we cannot pick the option, but if we were cold enough, we could have said, I'm on the side of the free people, and then straight after we could flip sides again. Yeah, okay. We kind of already alluded to Thorold that we're basically gonna kill him if we have the option. So the Alp separatists don't agree with this? Let's see.
The hybrid's rule must end. There's no other way to finish this.
Then we stand with you. I will order final preparations to begin. We will meet again in Zakor. Victory will be ours.
I was kind of confused there for a bit. I thought, wait, what? Kind of had a feeling he was, he meant to keep the hybrid alive. But yeah, I guess that wouldn't make much sense. They're kind of against the hybrid. Save Kaya. Do we have a point on the map? Yeah. What about this one? Where does that lead? Huh? Harley? Last light. Oh no, wait, that's the wrong one. Showdown with Calyx. That one is also there. Okay. So we have to both save Kaya and fight Calyx there. Well, let's go have a look. Let's see what happens. I have Crony with me. Buddhist boy.
I know you're here, Calyx. Show yourself so we can end this.
Where is the tactical skill that had the hybrid ready to appoint you one of the chosen? There you stand in the open, ready to be picked off. How vulnerable your feelings have made you.
What brought you here, Calyx? I sent you one message and you came running?
So, you know about our past? Nordic should have kept our secret. I will not let you spread the story further. I will keep my honor.
That sounds like emotion to me, Calyx. Fear, anger, confusion. Which of those drove your attempt to murder me?
Murder? You failed your mission. The directive is clear. Failure of a mission is punishable by execution. Is that why you really came here, Jax? Are you ready to die?
What did you mean, appoint me to the chosen? I must speak to the hybrid directly. What is the code to this chamber? How long have you known that we are children of the berserkers? Can we just go in order?
What did you mean, appoint me to the chosen?
All Albs the hybrid sees as having Alexitor potential have a biocore chip implanted to maximize their efficiency. They and others he sees the potential in. We have been selected to serve his future, to ensure the future comes to pass. You had been chosen to evolve to the next level. The hybrid had even had you implanted with a chip ready to communicate with you, so he could guide your thoughts.
If I have a chip, then why hasn't the hybrid ordered me back to Zakor? Kinda.
If I have a chip, then why hasn't the hybrid ordered me back to Zakor? How can I have my free will?
Because you got lucky. Your chip must have been damaged when I attempted to execute you. That is the only explanation.
Convenient that your proof has been destroyed. Why proof though? What does it matter? Because Jax himself is convinced we have free will.
Convenient that your proof has been destroyed.
Tell me, Jax, do you never see images you can't explain? Visions?
Oh.
Yes.
Some of those will be memories. Others are thoughts that spring from your connection to the hybrid. He sees the future, the plans of the free people. All of Magalan and some of those visions will have leaked into your mind through the chip.
Anyway, we must speak to him. Give me the code.
I must speak to the hybrid directly. What is the code to his chamber?
Only Alexitors can be told that. You are no Alexitor.
I know the code is something to do with the hybrid's past, but all I know of his past is that the Albs found him, that he showed our leaders the future and took control of our people.
The past is irrelevant. All that counts is the future.
So why does the hybrid hide his? What is this about his past that he wants to stay hidden? Who saw his past when you had an audience with him?
So why does the hybrid hide this? What is it about his past that he wants to stay hidden? You saw his past when you had an audience with him.
What I saw is irrelevant.
The universe, skies stretching to infinity. Does that relate to the code? You said Tarek talked about the old world. Is that a clue? Come on, Calyx. You know there is more to this. I know you wanted answers then. You must still want them.
I serve the directive. The law demands the death of those who learn it illegally.
So I'm right. It is something to do with his past, with what you saw.
The past is irrelevant.
You expect me to believe that you have never wondered about the code?
You expect me to believe that you have never wondered about the code? It could be anything. It would be logical for it to be random. It would be efficient to change it, but instead the code remains the same and is rumored to link to his past. Doesn't that sound emotional? Why would he stick with something like that? It has to mean something.
You are allowing your own emotions to cloud your thinking.
Our world is in the hands of the hybrid. We should know what makes him who he is.
The past is irrelevant. All that counts is the future. The hybrid must achieve supremacy.
How long have you known that we are the children of berserkers?
I have always known. You were too young to remember, but I have always remembered the faces of my real parents. They too are irrelevant. We benefited from the fact we were taken from the berserkers.
You are my brother, that must count for something. That is the emotional way. I might pick that. You must remember your past. It explains who you are. Something is wrong with your hybrid. Commit yourself to him. Committing yourself to him will only destroy you. Would that be the cold option? Doesn't really feel like a cold option. I guess it's more a logical approach instead of an emotional one. Not really though. Well, anyway, let's go with the emotional route. You are my brother. That must account for something.
You are my brother. That must count for something.
Are you trying to provoke an emotional reaction? Emotions are a waste of energy. They cloud perception. You have come to me with the emotion and twisted logic of the free people. Listening to you any longer is a waste of time. I will end this here and now. You had your chance, but you let it pass.
We had no chance.
You will not stand against me.
Oh.
You will not stand against me.
Get him. No. Don't hit Crony. Good boy. I need...
So, the code is something to do with the hybrid's past. In the vision that Calyx saw, Calyx's reaction proves I'm on the right track, and it has something to do with the old world. Perhaps it might mean something to Harley. He knows a lot about old world installations.
Death of Calyx will have far-reaching effects. But, yeah, we don't really have an option now, do we? Well, I guess we could have waited. But I also want to get to... we're also supposed to go here to save Kaya, so... So... There she is.
I knew Zardom must have brought you here.
The feel of this place is terrible. Where are we?
In Zardom's hideout, on the border between Abessa and Zakor.
Been here.
That explains the disturbance in the ELEX.
Where is he? Where is Zardom?
I don't know. He hasn't been here for a long time.
Well, then he must have got what he wanted. That means he's gone to the Ice Palace.
That bastard paralyzed me and left me here. He must have planned that all along. Why didn't he just kill me?
He must have wanted to use your strength. It must have been part of his plan to regain his place in the Ice Palace. But you must have been too strong for him.
Well, why ever he left me alive, it was a mistake. I won't let him surprise me like that again. Thank you for looking for me.
And how are you doing?
How are you?
Life is good. I like being here with you. This struggle will determine the fate of all the people on Magalan.
Ready.
Oh, she goes back to sleep. Should we just leave her here? Will she go back on her own? Because I kind of want to keep Crony with me. We've spent enough time with Kaya now. Although it's kind of sad too. But I guess if we, as soon as we'll code infinite skies, that is all I was able to get out of Calyx. How does that lead to the hybrid? I have to find a code to unlock the door to the hybrid's chamber. Somehow this links to the old world. Maybe Harley might recognize the words. Kind of odd though, because we've not really had that much to do with Harley. Yeah, he fixed the operator, but the only clue that he's interested in the old world is that he has I think he has like a car set up in his workplace. Huh. Let's go see what happens when we try to fight one of those Elexidus. Could also check if Kaya stays put. Ooh, she does. That's a bit of a shame. Probably just get her out.
High probability of an ambush. Recommend requesting reinforcements.
What? Okay, so that's... Oh. Wrong button. I guess that is what those bunkers were for. That's a lot of people. I don't have stamina. How are we supposed to... I guess we could just... How does this even work? Get your... Aha! Oh. Get out there. Oh. I could get him to come out like that again, but I guess that was just very lucky. Aha! Come on, let's go. Wait, why is he still on the map? Do we have to loot him? I guess we do. Well, that was dumb luck. But hey, if it works. Oh. Aha. Oh. Alright, now we have a lot of friends all of a sudden. Nope.
Analyzing defensive systems. Probability of an ambush, 50%.
Well, we're managing somehow. Already got that one. Let's just eat a whole bunch of food. Oh, actually, we did gain a level, didn't we? Way back. Should check that actually is enough to get us a new weapon. I don't think it is. Maybe it is. Kiss of Death. Yep, that's enough. Good. It is an ice weapon, though. It might not be very good against our current enemies.
Probability of survival, low.
Hey, hang on. When he puts it away, it's bugged. It's shit. He puts it away and picks it up as a. He sheathes and unsheathes it as a one-hander. Come on. Does it actually do damage over time? I think so. Let's see, which one is the closest? Okay, we're really close to one of them. Of course. Oh, he's over there. Okay. Oh, something's coming. Yeah, he still hits me. down. Some more. Stop. No, we're dead. Can we take that one out? Out of stamina, out of stamina. Okay. Let's just try and run. Yeah, if the combat system isn't that great, I don't feel bad about kind of messing with it like that. Yeah, no. He still comes up on the minimap, so I kind of guess we have to loot it. But did his body actually disappear? No, it doesn't seem like it. No, he's still there. does seem that some of them actually, the ice does stop them from attacking.
Status update. Valuable objects located, sir.
Keep it up, you four.
Probability of survival critical.
You say so. Eat a bunch more stuff. A varied diet of energy drinks and dried meat and canned food. I've actually heard not too long ago that well, you know, those things always kind of go up and down in kind of how they're perceived. I do remember a while back actually researchers coming out and saying, well, canned food isn't actually that bad for you. I guess. Well, you know, you could say, well, compared to what? It's probably better than fast food. That much for sure. But yeah, most of the times they will mention that nothing beats a home cooked meal that kind of started from scratch. That's kind of the best way to go. It's getting slow. Awfully busy here. Yeah, of course. Of course. Yep. Yep. What are we doing on XP? 36. Oh, level 36. Alright, well. I had enough for a bit. We're halfway there, need 3 more. And then we'll see. Alright, but I'll do that next time. For now, I'm calling the episode here. So, thank you for watching and farewell.